Let's check in on tonight's other games now. We're going to start, of course, at the RSC, where Shelbourne were beginning life after Damien Duff, after he quit as manager yesterday. And they got off to the best possible start under interim manager Joey O'Brien. And ball comes out to 𝗔𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 Wilson on the left. He puts in a great ball. Touch on it from 𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 and Harry Wood on hand to make it 1-0. But less than 5 minutes later, and Waterford were back on level terms. Story of the season for the champions, really, this one. Cameron Ledwidge getting it all wrong at the back, and Grant Horton on hand to equalise. And then just 2 minutes into the second half, Waterford had the lead. Conan Noonan's shot spilled by Conor Cairns. Who else on hand to finish it but Podge Amond? 2-1 Waterford, but the lead did not last long, about 90 seconds in fact, and it was inspirational from captain Mark Coyle, driving straight through the middle, setting up Ali Coote. His cross at the second attempt, turned in by Wood for his second of the night, about a total of 3 yards the distance for Wood's 2 goals. But and sense of frustration there, you can see that from the way he kicked that ball. 2-2 is how it finished. St Pat's had lost back-to-back since the mid-season break. They took on Derry, who beat Shells in 𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 on Friday. Pats found themselves a goal down just before the half-hour mark. Ronan Boyce crossed, Liam Boyce headed home, and though Pats pushed for an equaliser in the second half, Derry held on and it finished 1-0 in 𝗔𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏. Another bad result for St Pat's. At bottom of the table, Cork City took on second place Drogheda United at Turner's Cross, and Kevin Doherty's side did not take long to take the lead. Shane Farrell curling his free kick in after 12 minutes. That meant 0 clean sheets in 21 games for Cork City. You can see where their troubles lie. But deep into injury time, with just seconds remaining, Josh Fitzpatrick whipping in the dangerous cross. Janeiro Daniels headed in to rescue a precious point for Cork City. 1-1 the final score at Turner's Cross. And finally to the showgrounds. Tempestuous won this, the Connacht derby, of course. Sligo Rovers against Galway United, and the home side took the lead just before half-time. Owen Elding putting in a lovely through ball for 𝗔𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 to make it 1-0. But Galway equalised in the 47th minute, and it was that man, Moses Dyer, back on the score sheet again, getting on the end of Cian Byrne's free kick for yet another goal. A brilliant season he's having in front of goals, the league's top scorer. But he turned villain in the 53rd minute. He was given a red card along with John Mahon after tempers flare between the two. So Mahon upended Dyer, didn't like it one little bit. There was a coming together involving most of the players on the pitch. Seemed like Dyer had been calmed down, but watch this, it all kicks off again. Like 2 rhinos going at it in the zoo enclosure, and both men were sent off after that. And there was a winner for Sligo as well. Francely Lomboto winning it for them. Hit the post twice before eventually making it 2-1 from close range. And about the 5th time of asking. What a big win for the hosts at the showgrounds. By the way, his brother Grady scored for Finn Harps tonight as well, so great night for the Lomboto household. Confirmation then of all tonight's results. A brilliant night for Bows beating 𝗔𝗥𝗢𝗨𝗡𝗗𝗏 Rovers 2-0. Precious point for Cork City, 1-1 at home to Drogheda United. Sligo Rovers, though, increased the gap over Cork at the bottom with a 2-1 win. Pats 0, Derry 1, and Waterford 2, Shells 1. Quick look at the table. Rovers still ahead, Bohemians 9 behind, 2 games in hand. We have to wait and see whether we get a title race out of all that, but it does make it a little bit more interesting, you have to say.